We're going to discuss the chorale and church cantata. So the Lutheran church service was kind of the social event of the week. This is where much of the population came to hear music. So this lasted about 4 hours, with the sermon being 1 hour. And music was a major part of the service. When we discuss Martin Luther in the Renaissance period, he was a composer himself. So a lot of the early Lutheran masses featured a lot of his compositions. The congregation participated in singing chorales. So we brought that up again during the Renaissance period, comparing and contrasting the Catholic Mass and the Lutheran chorales, where the Catholic Mass was typically a little bit more involved performance-wise, a little bit more difficult to perform. It required practice. It required multiple different parts. And when we shifted over to the Lutheran church service and we listened to the chorales, it featured the whole congregation. So those lyrics, first of all, the lyrics were in a vernacular text. So where the Catholic was all in Latin, the Lutheran masses and the chorales that came along with the masses, the hymns, they'd be written in whatever language that congregation spoke. So that was one huge difference. Another being the melody would be simpler so that the whole congregation can sing together. You didn't have to be a well-practiced singer or musician to be able to participate in the performance during these worship services. So the chorale is a hymn tune with German text. That's what Martin Luther was composing for his masses, and Bach himself wrote numerous different chorales. Moving on to the cantata, and again, the chorales were written for the whole congregation to sing. A cantata is a multi-movement church work for choruses, soloists, and orchestra, vernacular religious text, and it resembled an opera in its use of choruses, recitatives, arias, and duets, etc. However, these cantatas were not acted out. These were purely for listening. So first we'll listen to one of Bach's many chorales. We're still in